To encrypt Bill.com API documentation, you need to understand the basics of encryption and how it applies to API documentation. Encryption is the process of converting plaintext into unreadable ciphertext to protect sensitive information. First, identify the type of encryption you want to use. Common encryption methods include SSL, TLS, and AES. For encrypting API documentation, you can use SSL, TLS to secure the connection between the client and server. Next, obtain an SSL, TLS certificate from a trusted certificate authority. This certificate will be used to establish a secure connection between the client and server. Then, configure your server to use the SSL, TLS certificate. This will depend on the type of server you are using, but most servers have built-in support for SSL, TLS. After configuring your server, update your API documentation to use the HTTPS protocol instead of HTTP. This will ensure that all communication between the client and server is encrypted. In addition to encrypting the connection, you should also encrypt any sensitive data that is stored or transmitted. This can include API keys, usernames, and passwords. Use a secure encryption algorithm like AES to encrypt this data. Make sure to use a secure key management system to store and manage your encryption keys. Finally, test your encryption setup to ensure that it is working correctly. Use tools like OpenSSL to test your SSL-TLS connection and verify that your data is being encrypted correctly. By following these steps, you can ensure that your Bill.com API documentation is encrypted and secure. Remember to always use best practices when it comes to encryption and security, and to stay up to date with the latest security protocols and guidelines. It is also important to note that encryption is just one part of a comprehensive security strategy. Make sure to also implement other security measures, such as access controls and monitoring, to protect your API and sensitive data. By taking the time to properly encrypt your Bill.com API documentation, you can help protect your business and your customers from cyber threats and data breaches.